Hey everyone, Corey here again. Today I decided to do something a little bit more serious than the last video. Today I want to review the iPad Mini 2 in 2018. Some of you are like, what? That old thing? It was released in 2013! Look, the iPad Mini 2 was shit for quite a while, especially on iOS 11. But recently Apple released the new iOS 12 update. Now for those that don't give a fuck, basically that update made the device so much faster and it made the iPad Mini 2 a pleasure to use again. So without further ado, I want to show you what that experience is like. Here is iOS 12 on the iPad Mini 2 in 2018. My specific iPad is the 16GB Wi-Fi only space grey model. So it's basically one of the baseline models and it's a damn good one at that. I really can't talk about an Apple product without mentioning the build quality, and this iPad Mini 2 is no exception. Especially the space grey colour, to be honest, it's really nice. The metal aluminium build quality on this tablet it's just quality. It feels nice, it looks nice, and it's just all around premium. This is one of the biggest reasons I still use this iPad, and it's just a great device in general. There's no semblance of cheap in this device at all. Unfortunately, as this is one of the older iPads in the line now, there is no Touch ID whatsoever. But for most of you even watching this video, you're probably thinking, who cares? Because most people looking for a cheap iPad, especially one that still supports iOS 12, probably won't care about that fact. But for those that do, Touch ID sadly isn't present. Alright, so for those that aren't really into specs, I won't make this too long. The iPad Mini 2 has a Retina display that is absolutely beautiful. The colours, the detail, everything about it is so sharp. It's like ink, to be honest. The iPad Mini 2 has the Apple A7 CPU with 1GB of RAM, which is a 5-year-old chip. But surprisingly enough, this chip and this iPad itself are both still supported, and everything runs on the iPad relatively well. Now, it's not going to be iPhone X speeds obviously, but it's still more than good enough for everyday use. And this iPad is one of the best cheap tablets out there. The iPad as a tablet is a media consumption device, so it has to be good at, well, consuming media. It's good at browsing the web, loading up web pages, Netflix and chilling, and just all around consuming media in general. It's a joy to use it for that. YouTube is pretty solid on it as well, and I don't have a big issue with any of the apps I've used on this iPad. The iPad Mini 2 has cameras. That's just it. I mean, they're that bad. They're just not high quality, to be honest. And also, I know loads of other reviewers said this, but who goes around taking pictures on an iPad? 9 times out of 10, you'll get this sort of reaction. Bruh, the fuck are you doing? You're walking around taking cameras with the iPad like a frickin' pansy. It looks like you're taking photos with a damn rock. Do what real men do and smoke 420 with me at the field play. Taking pictures with an iPad. What are you?
Now we have battery life. And thankfully, despite the slight decrease in battery life over the years, the Mini 2 still has a stellar battery capacity at 6,471 milliamps. this thing will easily last you through a day of web browsing, email, and even some heavy video streaming. However, high quality gameplay will probably kill the battery life somewhat more. Now let's talk about the price. On Amazon and places like CEX in Ireland as well, you'd find the iPad Mini 2 for around €200 to €270 these days, which, to be honest, isn't a bad price range for this sort of tablet, especially when you compare it to €500 iPad Pros, which in the gist of things really are only a little bit better than this, besides the CPU of course. Especially after this update, gaming on this iPad is actually pretty damn solid. Here is an example of the newly released Asphalt 9 Legends. The gameplay is smooth and it's just a joy to play. A great game on a now great again device.
And that is pretty much it. As you saw during the duration of the video, the iPad Mini 2 is definitely worth it in 2018. Especially with the iOS 12 update. That update completely revolutionised that device again, it's that good. I actually like using my iPad Mini 2 again. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the review and thank you so much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.